Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a haunted house? Well, if you're someone who loves a good scare, then this video is for you. Hello viewers and welcome to our channel. Today, in this video we'll take a look at some of the most haunted homes for sale in the world. These homes have a chilling history and are said to be inhabited by ghosts and spirits. So, get ready to explore some spooky properties that are sure to give you goosebumps. Number 1. Yikes! The Silence of the Lambs Home. The film that guaranteed a lifetime of nightmares about being skinned and trimmed to make a woman's suit for Buffalo Bill in the Oscar-winning movie The Silence of the Lambs in 1991 had many tongue-swallowing scenes inside this Princess Anne home. Situated on almost 2 acres and measuring 2,400 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 1 bath, it has beautiful craftsmanship throughout the home. An in-ground pool and a vintage caboose used as a pool house are just a few of the happy reasons why the home is worth the $298,500 asking price. Number 2. Lizzie Bordens' house. It's not the same house where Lizzie Borden may have used an axe to whack her father and stepmother to death in 1892, but it is the Fall River, Massachusetts home where she moved after her parents' deaths and stayed until her death in 1927. With wealth behind her as evidenced in the size and craftsmanship of this charming Queen Anne Victorian, it is where she lived in high style and mixed with local high society after being acquitted of the brutal axe murders of her father and stepmother. Measuring 3,935 square feet, it has 7 bedrooms and 4 baths. The Lizzie Borden home is being sold fully furnished in period furniture appropriate to the time of Lizzie's ownership. Priced at $890,000, it is listed by Susan St. John of Century 21 The Saboth Team, Gloucester, Rhode Island. Number 3. LA's Black Dahlia Murder House. Tales of terror and tragedy rarely last as long as one of the most notorious Hollywood mysteries of the last century, the Black Dahlia murders. Rumors still abound about the home's previous owner, Los Angeles Dr. George Hodel, and his involvement in the brutal killing, mutilation, and dismemberment of Elizabeth Short. Elizabeth Short was sliced in half at her waist and all the blood drained from her body. It looked like the work of a skilled surgeon. While a $2 million renovation has brought the house back to its original splendor, one can still feel that they should be running for their life through the house while being chased by Dr. Hodel. The house was recently on the market at $4.7 million. Number 4. The Gardette-Le-Portrait Haunted Mansion. The Gardette-Le-Portrait Mansion, or more locally referred as the Sultans House, has been photographed and heralded in articles from the time it was built in the 1830s. Having hosted the cream of New Orleans society from the beginning of its rich history, the home comes with a scary story. One morning as neighbors were walking by the Sultan House, they saw blood trickling from under the front door. The police were notified and had to break into the house only to find that all inhabitants had been murdered with swords or axes and the Sultan was found brutalized and buried alive in the backyard. It was always felt that the murders were executed by his brother, the real Sultan, as retribution for the theft of his fortune and many of his wives. Only a block from Bourbon Street, the French Quarter-style home with 9 bedrooms and 10 baths most recently was on the market at $2.65 million. Number 5. Colorado Ghost Town. Tourists once flocked to Uptop, Colorado to ride on the railway, which the railroad company advertised as the railroad above the clouds. Later, lumber companies moved in and in 1930 the chapel by the wayside was built for that community. With the building of the depot, merchants moved to the location to cater to rail passengers and for entertainment, built a large dance hall saloon. It was a favorite stop for miners, railroad men, and lumberjacks. Unfortunately for Uptop, the railroad left in the early 1900s and in the 1960s the new highway system bypassed the town, leaving just a ghost town. Recently restored by 2 sisters from Boston, the entire town went on the market in 2014 for $2 million, including the train depot, dance hall, saloon, and chapel. Number 6. The Arizona Boulder People. During the construction of their new home next to a mysterious pile of ancient rocks in Arizona, a young couple from Washington discovered that they weren't the first people to live in the boulders. Pottery shards and rock carvings were dated by experts back as far as 1,000 years. Then they found something even more astonishing. A 6-inch wide beam of light that starts in the glass between 2 boulders and slowly works its way across the floor and up the wall to a 36-spiral petroglyph. Some people think it is a signal to the space creatures. A light that will guide their spaceships to the Arizona desert. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything. Just a freak of nature. With massive fireplace, it was recently for sale at $4.2 million. Number 7. Haunted Magnolia Mansion. While most going businesses want to keep their ghosts in the closet so as not to frighten off clientele, the Magnolia mansion has cleverly built its business around multiple ghosts and wish its ghosts would invite their friends. Here the ghosts are friendly with a sense of humor, where ghostly children tease you by moving things around during the night to watch your reaction the next morning. There are reports of a ghostly maid who will tuck you in at night, a child who walks the halls, and a bearded man who spends his time downstairs. A perfect place to hold your spooktacular gatherings and ghostly galas. It was most recently for sale at $3.2 million. Number 8. Thousand Islands Haunted Mansion. When it was built in 1895 for the president of Remington Arms and Typewriter Company, Carlton Manor was one of the grandest structures in all of New York. The solid stone outer structure sits on an island of 6.9 acres and surrounded by almost 1,000 feet of waterfront. Today, it is an abandoned shell not fit for humans or ghosts. For a mere $495,000, the buyer willing to make this piece of history into a grand restoration project can turn this house from a nightmare into a dream home. Number 9. Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. This home was once owned by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the inventor of the Winchester rifle. Sarah was convinced that the ghosts of those killed by the rifle were haunting her, and she built the home in a confusing and labyrinthine way to confuse the spirits. The home has staircases that lead nowhere, doors that open onto walls, and secret passageways throughout. It's said that the home is still haunted by the spirits of those killed by the rifle. Number 10. Villisca Axe Murder House in Villisca, Iowa. This home has a chilling history, as 8 people were brutally murdered in the home in 1912. The murders were never solved, and the home has been left untouched since then. Visitors to the home have reported seeing ghostly apparitions of the murdered family, as well as hearing strange noises throughout the house. And there you have it, the most haunted homes for sale in the world. These homes have a chilling history and are said to be inhabited by ghosts and spirits. If you're someone who loves a good scare, then maybe one of these homes is for you. But if you're not a fan of ghosts and hauntings, then maybe it's best to stay away from these. I hope you all like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. And also share it with your friends and family. We will be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.